What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Stocks to Watch. And we again had a very tricky day today because a lot of stocks started to fall from their highs, and we saw a little bit of a fall in Nifty and Bank Nifty, and then we saw a sharp reversal. So this day was filled full of action, and there were a lot of stocks that promised a lot of things, but then at the end of the day, they kind of fell from their highs. So again, not a very satisfactory day for the bulls, but let's see what the market has in store for us for tomorrow. First things first, we'll just check the previous day's watch list and Max India Limited. I think we spoke about this stock, and this is the only stock that did something decent. But the problem is this is very illiquid. The stock was very illiquid. It's literally untradeable. Like if you want for to take it for like a longer term positional horizon, I think the technical structure looks decent, and the stock could be worth 320, 340, maybe in the next 3 months. Again, not a financial advice, so please do consult your advisor. Now, so I think Max was one. Now, next up is Orchid Pharma. It did make a high, and that was a very, very promising sign. The Orchid Pharma was once up, I think, 8% from the previous close. Yep, 8% from the previous close. Didn't really have follow through. Pretty average. Ice make refrigeration. I think we had a discussion about this. Moving nicely. I think it is moving towards filling this gap. So this could be very, very interesting to see. Devyani. I think we spoke about this, that this could be the underdog, and Devyani did, move really nicely. It was up 6%, I think, at one point of time, correct? And it did wonderfully well. So Devyani was something on our radar, did really well. HEG again did something as we anticipated. Shimaru had like a very weird kind of an action, although we were expecting some action in Shimaru. But what exactly happened is like this big spike came out of nowhere, so obviously non-tradable. But let's see if it starts moving beyond this range, and then Lloyd's is something which could probably give an entry maybe even tomorrow. So I think metals, were the star performers for the day. Hindustan Zinc up 15%, Hindalco and I think Vedanta were also up. Vedanta has already been up 25-30% in the last 5-6 days. So metals have had a lot of action. We've had a discussion about this multiple times. China, China, China. China is where the action is happening. Today, we even tried to trade Jindal Steel also. So metals were up in the morning, and then they kind of came back down. Now, my favorite stock for tomorrow is from the metals pack, and it has to be Steel Authority of India Limited, which is SAIL. Just look at this. I mean, this is pure beauty. And this is, a very big base. I think, in the 2021 post-COVID era when metals were literally, just going bonkers, from 2021 until 2024, I think it has been 3.5 years, and I think this could be really, really interesting. So I think it's also making a mini base over here. So I'm definitely excited to see what SAIL does. And that's my favorite pick for tomorrow, again from the metals pack. Now, let's now go in a serial order. So Navkar Corporation making a nice little base volume dry up. In the transportation business, has tried to fill up the voids over here. So I think nice structure, nice formation. I think this could do well. Max, we've already discussed. SAIL, we've already discussed. Tata Power. Now, again, a Tata Group stock creating a base. It has done this previously. It's a very risky play because Tata Power has a lot of things factored in, and rather the growth has slowed. So I think it's going to be a risky one, but we can still keep this on our radar. Now, this is Mahalakshmi, Ruby Tech. Not a stock that I would prefer to trade, but on a smaller time frame, this is getting extremely bullish, trading at an all-time high, and could be interesting to see how it works. How it moves. Next up is Kirloskar Pneumatic. Limited, and this is also pretty average. This supply is going to be irritating. There is supply on the top, so although the structure is nice, but I'm not really a big fan of this. JTL Industries, I think this has a lot of room to move. Promoters picked up a lot of stake, and I think due to a raid, I think JTL Industries just fell very rapidly. But I think weak hands are out from JTL, and I think there is a good formation currently with volumes picking up in the last 3 to 4 days. It's going to be interesting to see. Now, ICICI Bank, although it's making a very good formation, but I'm least interested in trading this because I think this is more likely to do what IndusInd did today. I think it's going to just come back down. There is not a lot of strength in ICICI Bank, has been a laggard, especially in the banking space. Yes, there's a good base. So, yeah, if it moves out of this base, intraday traders can have an opportunity. I'm not really looking forward to this. Kirloskar Brothers, again, a semi-okay kind of a formation. No, the closing was not good. Base is okay. The stock has been a historical growth stock runner, but the closing wasn't really great, so not exactly interested. From the list so far, Navkar, Sale are the only two names I am interested in. ICICI Securities, again, a stock which has been under scrutiny multiple times because of what ICICI, bank wants to do. They want to get it delisted. So there's a big catalyst. Now it is basing and it is trying to move higher. I think this quarter will be absolutely insane. They're reporting numbers on 18th of April. I think there is a play. I think there is a play over here, and I would probably want to play this. Now remember, this stock is very volatile because ICICI Bank is, doing really, really wrong with its shareholders, and there are some activist shareholders who feel that the fair value of the stock could be north of $1,000. That means there is 30-40% upside. So keep a track on this. Lincoln Pharma, not triggered an entry yet, but we've been talking about this stock for 2 to 3 days. So I think tomorrow is the D day for this to spike higher, because then we have like Eid and then I think a market holiday. So keep a watch out on that. Similar name is JB Chemicals and Pharmaceuticals. Now again, moving out of the base, lots of room to move, good stock. Could be on my watch list, could be on my focus list for tomorrow. Right now, I'll just keep it on my watch list. So again, Navkar, Sale, ICICI Securities, Lincoln, and JB Chem, very good. PPAP Automotives is, again, it has moved a lot. This base is very tight, very good. Now, if I look at a smaller time frame, it's a little illiquid. So again, if you look at the volumes traded, it's just literally less than 1,000 shares being traded on a 15-minute basis. Not something that I like, but if you are a mid-cap, small-cap trader, maybe you can explore this. Triveni Engineering, another name from the sugar and sugar processing pack that I'll keep on watch list. Not a picture-perfect setup, but I'll still keep it on my radar. SP Apparels, again, a mid to small cap name, not really interested because of the supply over here, but literally I had a hard time kind of scouting stocks because there was absolutely nothing to, worthy of trading. Like in the entire FNO, the stocks which are in the FNO space, I think there were 190, 195 stocks. Sale was the only one which I will trade tomorrow. I mean, apart from that, there was nothing. So you have to be very selective. Now, Kenpla Sanmar, now again on the 15-minute, making a good structure, but lots of void on the downside. So if it maintains and trades around 489, 490, I think there could be a trading opportunity. There is lots of liquidity on the upsides. I think this should definitely be targeted. So let's see how it plays out. Next up is Shelly Engineering and Plastics. Very good setup, trading at an all-time high. Stock has been a runner, moving, and it is breaking out of this bigger base. And I think this is a typical Darvas base over base formation. Now let's see how it breaks out of this base. So again, Shelly, ICICI Securities, Steel Authority of India Limited, Navkar, Lincoln, and JB Pharma, JB Chemicals and Pharmaceuticals. I think these are the names that will be on my watch list. Signature Global, not ready yet. Tata Chemicals, not ready yet. I thought today is the day. Now, soda ash prices have been on a tear. They have been, in a healthy trend. Maybe Tata Chemicals start moving again, and Indian Hume Pipe again, not really very interested. So that's my watch list for tomorrow, and let me know your thoughts. And if you have been watching this and you like this, please make sure you subscribe to the content, and also make sure that you drop in a comment which one of these stocks is your favorite stock to watch for tomorrow. Once again, requesting you to drop a subscribe, hit the like button to motivate me and my team to keep making these videos. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great trading day tomorrow.